Hello everyone! I am glad you're here in this video today, because what I'm about to show you, it is not something that you will see every day about a painting. Today, we will be explaining my viewpoint on the painting of Peter Paul Rubens, Saturn devouring his own son. For starters now, Rubens is not my favorite painter, but this particular painting of his is my favorite. There is another version of the same painting, made by Francesco Goya, but that realization seems a little too grotesque for my taste. Not saying that it is bad by any means, it is just that it doesn't really fit with me. The composition of this piece is really simple, honestly. We have Kronos, or Saturn, in the middle, leaning onto a scythe, which in general is related to death. He's holding his own son in his left hand as he tears open the flesh of his chest with a ferocious beastly stare at the agonizing child. A child can be seen in screams of pain as his eyes are directed at the viewer. Okay, that came out way more dramatic than I anticipated it to be. The background is rather simplistic. Some hazy dark clouds on his back to make his figure stand out more by using a light and dark approach, contouring his silhouette, emphasizing the shapes with curves, light skin tones, soft and hard edges, and fuzzy background. As for the style of painting, Rubens painted wet and wet, or, as it is also called, alla prima. You can imagine me making that Italian hand gesture because of my Italian accent. Yes, sì, io parlo bello bene italiano. My god, I hope I'm not retarded. This means he blended and mixed a lot of the colors and tones on the canvas as he was working with it, just like Rembrandt and Velázquez did. His painting is often seen as very dynamic, full of curvy shapes and dramatic scenes. It is a style that can be called an open book for all that Baroque art has to offer. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Why the hell is Saturn munching on his own child? That's a good question. You see, in mythology, Saturn was one of the Titans, son of the primordial deities Hey dude, what did you write here? Is this some sick joke? Is this supposed to be part of the script? I didn't tell you to make jokes in my show! What do you mean it's his name? No one has that name! Son of the primordial deities Uranus and Gaia. Kronos is the personification of time, and later on he will also be the personification of agriculture. Kronos and his wife, Rhea, once upon a time reigned over the earth, during a time which was known as their golden age. Now, Kronos, being the greedy type, did not want his own sons to seize the throne. So he did something that every reasonable father would do. He ate them. Driven by her husband's behavior, Rhea one day got full of his childish behavior and shoved the rock down his throat, making him unable to eat his own children. Yada yada yada, Zeus seizes the throne, Saturn gets exiled, etc. etc. You might be thinking, what the hell? Is that all there is to this painting? Well. No one can know the real intention of this painting, other than the painter himself, which, unfortunately, has been dead for a long time. The only way to learn about it would be as if we went back. Hello? Greetings, young lad. What envious thou desire I mine studio? Oh my god, you're Peter Paul Rubens! Ah, that is indeed me. Who art thou? I don't know thou. May I ask you a question? Yon art one fascinating tongue thou speakest. Yes, thou might askest the question. What is the meaning of Saturn eating his own child? Ah, mine masterpiece. This can show the horrific nature of what mankind can beast. But I see something else, more divine, serene. Let me explain. Since Saturn is also known as time, time is eternal. From the creation of the universe, from the very first creation of the physical matter, time was there to drive it forward. It brought forth the grand architecture of the universe. It brought entropy into existence to make the universe complex, chaotic, but beautiful at the same time. Time, the creator of all of this. Time gives birth to many children. Time has many creations. These creations live and thrive. They experience what this reality has to offer, from a small atom, to humans, to the whole universe. And yet, all of them are nothing but small children compared to the age of time itself. Time has the power to create, but eventually he will sink his hungry and regretful teeth into the flesh of his own children. Because everything dies. Everything has an end, and with each second that passes, every living and non-living matter is destined to be eaten by its own father. That father is hungry. His hunger is never satisfied. He has to eat to create, and create to eat. If he doesn't create anymore, no one will exist to perceive time, and he will cease to exist altogether. If he creates, his creations will live. They will perceive him, give life and meaning to him, and feed him with their own lives. This is the relationship of us and our Father Time. He is giving us the strength to walk forward this very moment, and we will end up getting devoured under his embrace. That's what I see. I see the duality of opposites, good and bad, dark and light, cooperating to help one another into existing. I see the unification of everything that there ever was, is, and will ever be in the universe in one single work of art.